What criteria, according to you, should guide us when it comes to evaluating whether a new healing technology is genuinely beneficial and trustworthy, or we need to move on and look for some other alternatives?
Yeah, that's another really good question. It's one that we grapple with as a technology nonprofit with a human flourishing motive. Um,
Mhm.
when we make apps, as you know, some of our technologies are apps, and the way that we think about it is that we just have to meet people where they are. Like I would say, ideally, we're not contributing to people being on their smartphones more, but that's where people are already. So we're hoping that we can meet them there, give them a little shake, but also we design our apps purposely to be non-addictive. And I think
Yeah.
that's one step towards not exploiting the person who's basically co-creating this experience with you. We also don't we try not to talk about them as users, even though that's what all of our app metrics, it says user and stuff like that. But we find that we actually had a study where we were looking at people who helped co-develop the Time Machine app through a pilot. I would say the most powerful finding that we have in this study is that their sense of being part of developing the app um, was the biggest contributing factor to whether they had an increase in well-being. So I would like to see a move towards a collaborative model of app development, away from an exploitative, or even not, if it's not exploitative, away from like a creator user model. Um, I think that goes a long way to infusing the experience with meaning, which I think helps a lot of people on its own, even independent of the content of the app. Also, making sure it's not addictive, so we don't gamify things, which means that a lot of people aren't going to come back to the app. It looks like you already have sort of the discipline to repeat the use of the app over and over, but that's a tough thing to do. So every once in a while, we'll send a reminder. It's been a while since we've seen you. We'd love to have you come back and record something. And then the third thing that we do to make it non-exploitative is we don't sell any user data. We don't monetize it. Um, One of the things that we are moving towards by having sort of user collaborators is we'd like to enable people to monetize their own data if they choose to. So if we tokenize their participation in the app, um, and then they're able to sell their data to like a health and wellness company who's able to correlate their audio journal data to how they're feeling on a certain day.